If you're a content creator, gamer, live streamer, podcaster, or someone just looking to connect a camera to your computer, then today we're checking out a 4K 60 capture card from NearStream that offers 4K 60 capture, HDR10 support, microphone input, headphone monitoring, and compatibility with everything from gaming consoles to mirrorless cameras. So the biggest question's gotta be, does it deliver the performance creators need without breaking the bank? So let's find out. First, what's in the box? Inside the box, you're going to find the 4K 60 capture card, USB cable, and a user manual. The setup itself is straightforward. Simply connect your camera, gaming console, or secondary PC via HDMI, connect the capture card to your computer, and you're ready to start streaming or recording. Now, the design and build to this, first things I noticed myself is how compact this capture card really is. It's small enough to throw it into a backpack, making it a great option for creators who work in multiple locations or even travel a lot. Whether you're streaming from home, recording gameplay, capturing camera footage, or running a live event, it doesn't take up much space and integrates easily into most setups. What I also love about this is the 4K 60 capture and pass-through. And what does this mean? This means you can play or monitor your content at full quality while simultaneously capturing footage for recording or live stream, and that's dope. Now, me myself, I'm not a gamer, but I hear that for gamers, this is very important because you don't want your gameplay suffering while you're trying to stream, you feel me? So that's some good news. Now, for content creators, it means your camera feed remains sharp and detailed when bringing it into software like OBS. The ultra low latency performance also helps keep everything feeling responsive, which is especially important during live productions and gaming streaming. Now, the HDR10 support, I don't do much of that, but this is another feature that stood out to a lot of people. And, if you're a person that deals with HDR, you're going to want to know this. It claims that the HDR helps preserve brighter highlights, better contrast, more detailed shadows, and richer colors. And if you're capturing gameplay or using a camera capable of HDR output, you'll appreciate the additional image detail and color information. Everything appears more vibrant and natural compared to standard SDR capture. For creators focused on image quality, this is definitely a welcome addition. Now, not every workflow requires the exact same capture format. This capture card gives you several options: up to 4K 60M JPEG, up to 1440p 60 NV12, up to 1440p 50 YUY2, and up to 4K 30 1420. Now, I know some of those formats sound technical and crazy, but the important thing is flexibility. They're there if you need them. Depending on your streaming software, recording setup, computer performance, or workflow, you have multiple options available to help you optimize quality and performance. That's something many budget capture cards don't always offer. Now, let's talk a little bit about the console and camera compatibility, because one thing I really like is how versatile this capture card actually is. All right, now it's compatible with PS5, Xbox Series X and Series S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, DSLR cameras, mirrorless cameras, dual PC streaming setups. For creators like me who review cameras and create YouTube content, having the ability to connect a mirrorless camera directly into OBS is a huge benefit, obviously, and I use it all the time. So if you're a gamer, you can easily connect your console and start streaming, and if you're running a dual PC setup, this capture card can fit right into the workflow as well. Now, on the software side, it works with OBS Studio, Pop Player, and other compatible capture applications. It's also supported on Windows, Mac, and Linux. That wide compatibility means that most users can get up and running without having to install complicated drivers or proprietary software. For many creators, though, this is just going to be an easy, simple plug and play. Now, this features a microphone input and headphone monitoring. Now, I gotta say, I don't use it much because I have my own setup here, okay? But it is another feature I wasn't expecting at this price point, and so that's kind of dope. So with this, you get 3.5 millimeter microphone input and a 3.5 millimeter headphone monitoring output. And this allows you to add live commentary, monitor your audio in real time, and catch issues before your audience even hears them. For live streaming, podcasting, online classes, and content creation, being able to monitor your audio directly is a very useful feature. Trust me, you don't want to mess up your audio. So it's great to be able to monitor it straight from there if you don't have another way to do it. Because as we know, people will forgive average video, but they will never forgive bad audio. Real talk. So let's look at it real quick, all right? All right, so this is the NearStream 4K 60p. And, you see it's in my hand right here. That's how big it is. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. Obviously, I can't show you the cable. I'm not going to pull out the cable because I'm actually using it right now. And I'm recording in 4K. So the cable power plugs right here. HDMI in on this side, HDMI out. And then you got your microphone and your headphones and your reset. Okay. And that's about it, man. It's simple. It's easy. Plug and play. Gives you all the flexibility and codecs that you might need. And what else can you ask for? Now, in comparison, I gotta say, I did have this other one that I reviewed. This is called the Wavelink. All right, now this Wavelink actually pretty dope. I can't even lie. I like this Wavelink, but for some reason I can't get the 4K that I can get out of here. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, this one's pretty dope. This is more like a capture card / hub because it allows you to put USB on here also. So this is like a capture card hub, but I gotta say, I think I need this one more, and I use this all the time now since I've received it, because it just works better for me as far as a dedicated 4K. Because when I use the Yolobox Extreme right here and I'm at 4K, I have problems with this one. I'm not gonna lie. I have had problems with this one. And it's still, don't get me wrong, this is pretty dope. If you need a simple capture card, I got the review so you can go check it out, but it's more like a capture / hub. And this one is a dedicated capture card for 4K 60, and it just does it great, and it gives me all the codecs that I need just in case. So if you're looking for a dedicated one, I would say this one here, it's a no-brainer. If I had to say, what do I not like about it? There's not much I don't like about this. All I can say is it does tend to get a little warm. It does tend to get a little hot. So I think make sure you just have this in a place that's, more vented out. Don't put it, where it's just going to collect heat. Let it be in an open area. You should be okay. It has never overheated on me or shut me down or nothing like that, but I'm not going to say it doesn't get hot. It does get a little hot, and that's just the way it is. But again, no issues really. Haven't had any issues. So who is this for? I think this capture card makes the most sense for live streamers, gamers, YouTube creators, camera reviewers, podcasters, online educators, dual PC streamers. I mean, basically everybody, I guess. Because if you need an affordable way to capture a camera feed, gameplay, or a secondary computer, this checks a lot of those boxes. Final thoughts. After looking at the specs and features, what stands out most is the balance between quality and flexibility. You're getting 4K 60 capture, 4K 60 pass-through, ultra-low latency, HDR10 support, multiple capture formats, console and camera compatibility, OBS support, microphone input, and headphone monitoring. So what else can you ask for? You know what I'm saying? It's a dope compact system that's going to help you maintain 4K capture quality no matter where you are, man. So for you content creators or live streamers that are looking for a versatile capture solution, this is definitely worth looking into. If you're interested in this, I'll have links in the description below. If you use my link, it just helps me out a little bit. No extra cost to you. So I'll appreciate it if you use my links. Okay. All right, y'all. That's it. Thank you, NearStream, again. And that's all I got. So make sure to subscribe, hit the bell on the side so you get notified on time. And like I always say, it is what it is. I'm out.